With the backlash of the announcement of the new European Super League, I wanted to know what the financials were behind this. As we all know, the Premier League's teams are struggling for money. They can only afford to offer £1 million a week for a striker, and life is tough. But seriously, they make so much money, so a move like this that would upset so many people has to have been a significant financial windfall to even consider to make it. So what were they going to make? The financials behind the Super League. Just to be clear, I am not justifying the move, purely looking at the money behind why they would try to make this move. Again, to go so far against your core base of fans, there had to have been a significant financial windfall involved. For anyone unaware, 12 of Europe's biggest teams decided they wanted to break away from the tradition and play in an additional Super League. The league would offer permanent spots rather than having to qualify and play additional midweek matches while still being involved in their current domestic competitions. 6 of the teams were from the English Premier League, and they got so much backlash they immediately pulled out. Further, FIFA threatened to ban the teams and even ban the players of the clubs from competing in international matches. The 12 initial teams plan to add 3 more permanent members and leave 5 spots open for other European clubs to qualify, creating a 20-team competition. According to documents obtained by the New York Times, they say each club would have been set to bring in at least an estimated $425 million or £350 million. According to Statista, the top 8 sides are worth between $4 billion and $2 billion US. In the 2019-2020 season, Liverpool won the Premier League and earned £174.6 million, so it's almost half the proposed earnings. However, to put it into perspective, according to The Sun, last season Bayern Munich pocketed around £71 million in prize money for lifting the Champions League. However, all 20 teams set to take part in the inaugural European Super League are set to earn a minimum of £285 million each, according to the New York Times. That's over 4 times more than the 2020 Champions League winners simply for signing up. Clubs joining the proposed tournament could earn up to £310 million as an initial golden hello. On a side note, I'll say hello to you for like £1 million if you want. They will then rake in a minimum of £130 million each season from their share of a £3.1 billion pot. Last term, Bayern are believed to have taken home a further £40 million in TV money. According to Republic.com, reports from the Times suggest that JP Morgan will be providing a staggering $6 billion or £4.32 billion to the European Super League teams to finance the Money League, and the European Super League prize money will also be a part of it. A scheme underwritten by US investment firm JP Morgan would involve an NBA-style format, releasing an infrastructure grant ranging from a reported $123 million to $430 million per club involved to cover losses during COVID-19. There are several different numbers flying around, but they all show the same thing. The league was going to pay the big clubs significantly more. However, one of the reasons the money from the UEFA competition is less is because the money is distributed amongst other leagues. Now, as we all know, FIFA and UEFA aren't without their own money controversies, but it seems a new competition would have been detrimental to the teams that aren't in the Super League but significantly benefit the big clubs. The Super League seems to be dead now, and whilst it would have been interesting to see how it would have played out, the divide it would have created between those in the league and those not would have really messed with the ecosystem. If anything, we seem to have learnt the answer to the question, how much is it worth to upset millions of passionate, die-hard fans? And the answer is $450 million. One thing I would point out though is that this may actually be a net positive when all is said and done. The league appears dead, but it also appears to be forcing UEFA to adapt the Champions League to be better, but only time will tell. If you enjoyed this, please chuck me a like and subscribe to see more.